This one thing has messed my life up in the last month because I forgot to follow it. And it's the key principle that allows people to go from in good shape to in the top elite 1% shape, because there is levels to the game. And honestly, getting to the basic level is easy. Getting to the top 30% of people doesn't take much effort. Train, work out regularly, eat well, and stay consistent. But if you want to get to the top percent, the top 10, the top 1% of athletic performance, of peak performance, of feeling the best about yourself, you have to play a different game. And 99% of you aren't playing that game. You might have the successful business. You might be someone in a great job. You might even be someone that is in good shape. But if you're watching this, you know you can do more. And if you can't watch this 5-minute video, then I can promise you, you can never get to the top 1%. You can't even get to the top 10% because you're genuinely not serious enough to get to that level. But if you can actually watch this video through, learn the one key thing that allows you to unlock the ability to genuinely take this whole thing to the next level, feel the best about yourself, get more goals, grow the business even further because you know that you can win. You know that you can perform every single day and be the person you want to be. You know that you have what it takes to genuinely decide what you want to do physically every single day and be able to do that. You know that if you wanted to become a pro boxer, you could do that. You know if you wanted to become a pro Muay Thai fighter, you could do that. And that comes from this one mindset thing, and this one key literally changed my life. And the reason why the last month hasn't been as good, the business has done, yes, a lot more than what the average business does, or a lot more than what the average person earns, but one of my lowest months. And that is because I wasn't using this key thing to take my life to the next level. And this one thing loads of people avoid because it means that they're in a position where they can fail. But what everyone knows but they actually don't think about is that if you put yourself in the position to fail, you're also putting yourself in the position to win. Which means that if you want to be a winner, you have to put yourself in a position where you can be a failure. Because if you never put yourself in a position where you can fail, you can never win. It's impossible for you to win. And for you to be at the top 1%, you can't just be taking part, you need to start winning stuff. And the key here, and loads of you guys are gonna swipe off after you hear this, and that's probably because you don't want it enough. But if you stay after I say this, then you're probably someone that genuinely wants to make the change. You need to do everything to win. And you're probably thinking, Ned, man, I've waited all this time, I've heard you say all this stuff, and you just give me that fugazi, that simple thing. Like, what's that even mean? And the reason why you need to do everything to win is that when you break what it takes to win, you can achieve anything. Because let's say I want to go, and I'll give my actual example is I've come to Thailand, I'm staying in a very nice place because Thailand is cheaper. Like, yes, this place is still really expensive, but if you bought this in Marbella, for example, it'd probably be about £30,000 a month. And it's not quite that here. So number one, I came complacent with where I was at. I was able to afford any meal I wanted when I was out. I was able to do that all the time. I'm out in the sunny weather. Like, it's so sunny right now, I can hardly keep my eyes open. I'm training, I'm going to the gym. I feel like the man. And that made me complacent, and it made me forget about what it takes to genuinely win. And then I was thinking, okay, let's do a Muay Thai fight. But then I was thinking, that's gonna take away from the business. That's gonna take away from me actually scaling the business, helping more people, and getting where I want this to go as far as possible. But what you don't realize is if you genuinely think about what it takes to win, that means you have to win on all levels. That's all areas of life. The business owner that's sitting in the office all day, do you really think they're a winner? When they look down at their stomach and they realize they're super unhealthy because all they've been eating all day is coffee and crisps. Do they go home and feel like a winner? Do they go to sleep when they turn off the laptop, look in the mirror, feel like a winner? No, they do not. Because the only thing that they win in is business. And if you genuinely want to be a winner, you need to be a winner in all areas of your life. So that when you close the laptop, when you go on holiday for a week and you're without the business, you're still a winner. Not just because you could spend money where you want, because you're in the shape that you want to be in. Because you take your top off and you feel like the fucking man. Because you know if someone comes up to you and your girlfriend, your wife, or your partner, whoever it is, you can absolutely smash them. And it's not about actually being an aggressive guy. I'm not an aggressive guy, but you need to know that you have that ability. So let's break down what it takes to be a winner. First thing is you have to be willing to take part, and it's so basic. But one of the things I've been doing recently is I've been avoiding doing a Muay Thai fight, or even if I don't do a Muay Thai fight, I've been avoiding Muay Thai training. And that is because I'm nervous that I'm not going to be good in that. Because I won the bodybuilding competition, I got my pro card, my first ever bodybuilding competition. I ran the marathon with no training. I won my first ever boxing match by knockout. I did a 100K ultra run. I'm just winning. And I forgot the reason why I did so much winning. And now I've become so complacent and so held back that I don't want to lose because it's scary. Because then I lose my title of this guy that's the winner. But me not taking part, me not trying to do a Muay Thai fight, me not trying to do Muay Thai training is me accepting that I'm a loser. Because I'm accepting that, okay, I'm going to accept all these wins I've got and I'm never going to win again. And that makes me a loser, because the only way you can be a winner is if you consistently hold your title, you consistently win and win. And the only way you can consistently win is if you put yourself out for failure. And the reason why this is so important is if you break this down, so you want to be a winner. You want to be the best boxer in the world. Okay, so to be the best boxer in the world, before you even get to the pro level, you've got to do the amateur. And before you get to the amateur, you've got to do the white collar. So if you guys aren't taking the actions that it needs to take to be a winner, which includes putting yourself out for failure, which is me going to the Muay Thai, not being good at the kicks, not being good at that, feeling stupid about myself, then you'll never be a winner. And this comes to the gym. Like, if you're doing the same training routine as you've done for ages, because you're scared that if you switch it up, you're not going to know what to do, or you're avoiding the gym totally because you're nervous that you're not going to know what to do, or you're just doing running because you're nervous that when you're in the gym, people are going to look at you, or you're not running because you're good in the gym, but you're nervous that your running is going to be bad, your cardio is going to be bad. Guess what? Your cardio is never going to be better unless you actually go out there and try and improve it. So a really key thing for you to generally be in the top level physically, and like business aside, yes, this applies to business, but business and everything aside, is you need to put yourself in a situation where you can lose. Because when you put yourself in that situation and you apply the mindset that I do everything to win, really dig that deep in your brain, always think when you're training, I'm doing this to win. You go again to the gym, I'm doing this to win. Who can I be better than? What was I before? Where do I want to go? What do I want to win? Have a clear goal of what you want to win. Have a clear reason why you want to win it. Because me doing the Muay Thai, I thought it was going to take away from the business. All it's given me is more energy to attack every day, because I know I'm the fucking man again. I know I'm the man that is willing to fight, is able to do a 2-hour intense Muay Thai session, sparring after, and just absolutely go for it. Which is why I'm able to film a video like this with confidence and passion. And what you need to do is go into every session wanting to win. And when you're going to every session wanting to win, it's impossible for you to fail, because if you keep on doing that, eventually you will come out as the winner. If I want to be the best, I must fail. How can I fail? Go to the gym with the attitude that you're going to be a failure, but you're doing that with the purpose to win. Understand what you want to win, understand why you want to win, and understand how that's going to change you from the 1.0 version of yourself to the 2.0 version of yourself when you win, and how important it is for you to not give up even if you have losses, so that you know you'll 100% get there, because you know the reason why you're doing stuff, you know how important it is for you, and you know that you're in it to win it, you're not just in it to take part. But then when you actually look at winning, half of it actually comes from just taking part. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I know it's super simple, I know it's the basics, but it is genuinely the key. If you don't go at stuff as if you're gonna win, you're never gonna do stuff. Because if I look at Muay Thai and I don't think, oh, I'm gonna do a fight in a month, then I'm not gonna train the same. I'm not gonna go in to win. When if I'm going into Muay Thai, as if I'm doing a fight in a month, I'm gonna go in there to smash it. I'm gonna go in there to win. I'm gonna get back, I'm gonna start smashing out the work for the business, because I'm gonna have that energy, I'm gonna have that passion, because I'm going into life to be the guy that does it. And it also shows, if I had a fight in a month, I wouldn't be skipping training in case I didn't do well in training. I know I've got to fight someone in a month. So I'm like, fuck, I can lose as many times as I want in this next month, in these next 4 weeks, as long as I'm doing my best to win in that position. And if I lose in that position, okay, at least I did it. It puts me in a better position to win the next time. So just keep fucking smashing it, keep thinking of winning, and then backwards work it, basically, reverse engineer it to put yourself in the best position to be the best possible man you can be. Hope this helps. If it did, then go watch my video on basically 4 neuroscience, basically the science behind motivation. And this goes much more into basically the chemicals within your body, why you get motivated, why you lose motivation, and basically how to keep it up and get unlimited motivation for your life by actually understanding why you take action, what dopamine plays in that, what stuff like serotonin plays in that, and how to actually manipulate the chemicals so you can be the best version of yourself, instead of actually having those motivation-based chemicals like dopamine and serotonin pull you more towards the distractions like playing video games or eating bad food or watching Netflix. So if you want genuine, long-lasting motivation and discipline, then go watch the Neuroscience ways of doing that. I've forgotten the YouTube title, but that's going to seriously help you out. It's something that massively changed the game for me. Originally, a lot of the information is from Dr. Andrew Huberman, as well as a ton of studies that I've read, but that's going to simplify it and summarize the whole thing. So instead of like 3 hours of videos, it's just going to sum it up in 5 minutes. So hope this was helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.